Hello guys and welcome to episode 28 of the Gaffer. How are we all doing? I hope you enjoyed the last episode. But anyway, we're going to jump straight into this episode and I'm going to show you where I left off with my last one. The last one we left you with a 2-1 win against Barrow, which kept us top of the league. There has been a few games since that episode. It's been 6 games. 3 of them have been in the FA Cup qualifying rounds. So after that we went to Rainworth Miners. I can't remember what they're called now. Well, anyway, we beat them 2-1. Felion after scoring a goal, then a Raggy and penalty, and then a Fuscu getting his first goal for the club in the 34th minute. All happened in the first half. It was a fairly decent team, but not my full strength team, if you know what I mean. There's like Vigaroo making a debut, Ben Bailey playing, you know. Routledge come back from injury. It was just giving players game time who hasn't played. And then we had 3 days later, then beginning of the month, we had Cambridge at home. Comfortable 3-0 win, all goals in the first half. Brad Abbott, Elliot getting 2 just before the half hour mark. Dominated first half, second half a bit poor, but it's still 3 points. Lewis Kinsella came off for Jordan Thompson, and Tom Elliott got man of the match with a 9 rating. And then after the Cambridge game, we had a FA Cup third qualifying round, away to Chorley, and we struggled. I say struggled. It was more of a game of 2 halves. First half, 2-0 up, Elliot and Morris. 2 cracking goals, completely dominated. Then in the second half, as soon as I took Gregory off and Elliot off, just because they were knackered, you know, and put on John Routledge and Sellers, the game completely changed and Chorley were all over us, just dominated us then, with Wilkes and Hine getting the goal. And I must admit, we were very lucky to even come away with that with a draw. To set up the replay, which was 3 days later, so we had some games rearranged, Stockport games rearranged, which is why it's down here now. But then 3 days later we played them again and won 2-1. Blissett got Chorley off just after half an hour, make it 1-0 at half time. I gave the team an absolute right bollocking at half time. I changed the tactic from this to, I don't know if we can get the other one up now, from this to the old Bordeauxer tactic we used at season 1. Changed that to that and it worked. Brad Abbott got the goal just after the hour mark, and then extra time Tom Elliott came on as sub. I do believe Tom Elliott came on as sub. Have a look. There we go, on 103rd minute, came on as sub to net the winner, then gets injured. Surprise, which now sets us up for today's tie against FC United. Hopefully, you can win this and get in the first round proper. But we had 2 league games before this game came up. We had a Lowestoft at home, a 1-0 win. I wouldn't say comfortable win. Danny Glover getting the goal just after the 65th minute. 1 shot on target was Danny Glover's. He came on as sub. Now before this game, me and Danny Glover had a bit of an argument. He wanted to play more game time. I just basically said no. Basically, his contract was up anyway, so told my director of football either sell him or release him. And after this game, he actually signed. Who's he gone to? First of all, being he actually signed. I think it was to Worcester. There we go. Signed to Worcester on a free transfer. You know, 78 appearances for the club, 22 goals. He's been at Worcester before, 2 times before. So he's one of their golden boys, shall we say. But yeah, I wish him all the best, but I just couldn't give him any game time, and he didn't want to renew his contract. And then we had Floyd away, a 2-2 draw. A new tactic. We've gone for a Sakuri Spearhead from fmscout.com. Check it out if you need anything, by the way. Any tactics or skins or whatever, logos, face packs, That's the best place to go. Is FM Scout. Link will be in the description down below. I'm pointing as I'm saying it. I don't know why I'm pointing. Physically, I'm pointing. But didn't get off to a great start. Jamie Wooten scored after 9 minutes, and then Jonathan Fusco came on as sub because Nathan Thomas got injured after 6 minutes. Came on as subs, got us the equaliser, and then just after, Mark put us ahead. But Lee McLeod, 2 minutes to go before full time, makes it 2-2, which was quite frustrating. I had a go at the team. They didn't respond as well as I thought they were, because I didn't think they played that great, But after the 3 games we played in the league, we are top by 7, 8 points. Still top by 8 points. Still haven't lost, which is the main thing. And we got Stockport in the next game. So after this, I might do a small episode, which is the Stockport game, because it's going to be interesting. Telford's there as well. Leamington, I think a minute ago, got absolutely dicked. Let me just check. I think they got absolutely hammered 8-3 or something like that. Let's have a look. There you go. Leamington lost 8-3 to Altrincham, who we beat comfortably 5-0. Where's Altrincham? There, and they lost 8-3. But anyway, we're going to go straight into this game then in the FA Cup. Hopefully we can win. If we win this, we're in the first round of the FA Cup proper. Hopefully get like a League 1, League 2 team. Bring them down to Keys Park. Things are looking rosy. We're all good. But let's have a look. We'll do a quick pick, and if I don't like it, I'll change it. But don't like it. Don't like Jordan Thompson there. We put Nathan Thomas there. Who we got here? I can put in there. Fans on 90, but I just don't like Jordan Thompson in the middle. He can't play there, so why put him there? What's Lloyd? Where's Lloyd? Lloyd's 93, so he's unhappy. I don't care. No, we leave it there. Keep him off. Anyway, so the team's going to be Johansson in goal. We've got Rawson, Fox, Turley, Aurora in defence. Love and Abbott in the central midfield with 3 attacking midfielders of Morris, Thomas and Fellion. And Elliot up front with the subs of Vigouroux, Kinsella, Gregory, Fusco, who's not 100%, but mind you, thinking about it, I'm going to start him. He scored 2 in the last game, I've got to start him really. Ruddock, who's just come back from injury, he was unbelievable. Routledge, injury fitness wise isn't good enough. And Thompson, I don't really like, so I'm going to bring in Lloyd. No offence to Thompson, but I think Lloyd's a better player. But he's not very happy at the moment with me because he wants promotion. And apparently, I broke a promise after 7 games. But that was explained in the last episode. Nobody's come off of that yet. So, passionately, we've been on a good run lately. He's got that impressed me. Nothing really. Faith in you're going to make a difference. Not a lot going on, is there? Let's be honest, passionately going to make a difference. But as you can see, I've changed it up a little bit. I've got a bit bored of the 2D Classic. It's going to be no actually replays of any of the goals, so it's going to stay like this. So hopefully, what's going on? Both Melvin, FC United, of course, were founded after the Glaziers took over in Manchester United. Ryan, he's in as offside. Took over after the Glaziers took over Manchester United. It was made by the supporters of Manchester United. I am a Manchester United fan myself. In all fairness, in the long term, the Glaziers have done not bad. Could give the managers money. Fusco though, on the edge of the box, he's worked his way in, shoots. It's a great save by Wilkes. It's a great save. Johansson, why are we going short for the goal kicks there? Rawson make the flick on. But Waterfall gets it. Out to Ryan. I don't mind this camera actually, it's quite a decent camera angle, isn't it? He cuts inside, gives it the Carter. Adams, I might actually speed it, might be a little bit too slow. Ooh, okay, I'm going to get it in, Turley clears. Falion picks it up, can we counter? No, we'll keep all there, Wilson. Right, it's might be a bit too slow, let me speed up a little bit. See if that's any better. Wilson down the line to Falion, that's better. Fusco's in the middle. Fusco, that's a poor, is that a poor cross? Oh, nearly went in. It's cleared, and Tony picks up Abbott. Thomas, that's a poor first touch. And here come FC United. Thought that cross nearly went in. Abbott to Thomas then. Down the line to Marsky, keep it in. First time ball, first goes in the centre on his own. Makes it 1-0 after 20 minutes. I think he could be my main striker for the season. He's an international for Zimbabwe and he's got injured. Don't talk about him too much. All your players get injured. That's the point. I've got to try and keep all the players fit. If they get injured, they're knackered. Oh, the cross, the ball cross. Oh, he definitely didn't mean that. Wilkes had to tip it over the bar. Corner comes in. Moss to the corner on the edge. Love for the header. Hits it just wide. So awesome to throw. Windfire picks up both. Puts in the middle of Adams. Melvin. Both. Right in the middle. Shoot blocked. Ooh, he has some space there. He made some space. I've seen that coming. Marshall the free kick. Gets it in. Turley with the header. Misses it. Fallon picks up. Back to Love. Switch to the Masters. Quick ball. First time cross. No one in there though. Love, take your time. Man on. Play it back. Keep ball. That's it. Fox picks it up. Fallon needs. Oh, he's just absolutely skinned him. Booking his ankles. Morris in the middle. Oh, literally just wide. I thought it was in. But I don't mind this tactic actually. Give it time. Get the players used to it. It'll be right. Well, that's 1-0 at half time. Players. That's alright. We're not too happy. Not too bad about that. Things are going well, but I know it could be even better, boys. Some of them are happy about that, so I give them some. Tell them I've got faith in them. As per usual, everyone does. It's no secret. You tell them you've got faith, they usually perform pretty well. Go make a change around the 60th, 65th minute, maybe between 60 and 70th minute. See what we score, see how we're getting on. Hopefully, no injuries. That's a poor first touch, mate. Come on. Marshall free kick. Yeah, it was never gone on target, let's be honest. Come on. But Wilkes clears down the line. Thomas picks up, gets a right pass within. That's a wrong pass. Waterfall clears, but it doesn't clear far enough. Don't go chasing waterfalls. What the hell was that? That was a poor cross, but we get a corner out of it. Marshall the corner, whips it in, and Cleary clears it. That was a poor attempt at singing as well, I must admit. Right, however, gone. Give him a quick team talk. Passionately encouraged. Remember 1-0. This game's not over yet. They've created a few chances. We'll give it. Johansson, man, player of the season so far. Love. First go. It's clear. It's tackled by Cleary. Thomas. Tackled by Brown. It's a long ball. Ryan's in. Oh, he's missed a tackle. He's still in. He shoots. Oh, Jack Ryan puts it wide. We've got to be careful with this, but here's a corner from Brown. Abbott clears. Brown again now. Okay, whip it in. Adams, edge of the box, there's a pop. Johansson save. Big strong arm by Johansson. We've fallen asleep. We have actually fallen asleep second half. Was it hit the post? No, it didn't, but I'm going to make a change because for some reason we ain't playing second half. We haven't started. Who's waiting? Who's knackered? Abbott's knackered, really. Fox is knackered. Frisco is knackered. So if I take Frisco, put Elliot on. It's done well, but he's not. I got Stockport coming up the game after this. Bring on Routledge for Abbott. Keep it at those two at the moment. Passionately, got what it takes. Good player. Come on, Elliot. No, nothing at all. Tony Biff got faith and nothing happens. What was that? A throw? No. Forgot what happened then. 25 to go then. FC United have played well. It's not been a walkover as the bookies prefer. Falian, yeah, right before he's crossed it in. Can Elliot get the head to it? He does. Oh, straight out Wilkes. That's easy for Wilkes. Who we got? Rawson. Come on, we got easy free kick there. Really. Love. Switch it to Morris. He's got all the time in the world. Have a touch. First time cross. It was poor. As far as Routledge. Elliot. Line out. His flag's up. Elliot was offside. He must have been literally just offside. But with 15, last 10. Walker now for FC long boy over top. Ryan. Both shoots straight at Johansson. Johansson or Johansson? No, I would say Johansson, that's me. Elliot with the flick on. Waterfall picks up, clears it. Oh, lucky deflection, gives it straight to Wilkes. Last 10, we're going to change from attacking to counter. Because they're going to be pushing for it. Last 10 minutes, they're going to be pushing everything forward now. So we've got to counter this ball. Ryan picks it up. They've been the better team second half. Quaver, Adams. Quelfer, Brown, Walker. Ryan's offside, and then Johansson with a save, but he was offside. Let's think. It's Paul's last couple of minutes. This ain't going to be good. Right, team talk. Passionately, let's tighten up. Because ideally we don't want a replay at their place. Here comes the corner. Walker swings it in. Ryan, whatever that was. Back out to Walker though. We're not pushing out the offside. The short ball Brown. It's a good tackle by Morris. Come on. In the last couple of minutes, it's a squeaky bum time, boys and girls. Brown Turley clears it. It's been solid at the back today, Turley. Morris, what are you doing that for, mate? Come on. Couple minutes left. And the injury time nearly. Here we are now. 20 seconds ago. Wilkes to the goal kick. Morris, just go to the corner. Routledge. Thomas. Morris. Outlet, Thomas. Morris. It's good football. Can we get something at the end of it? Oh, final pass was poor, but it's a win. It's a 1-0 win. It wasn't a fantastic result. I've got to sneeze. Oh, close to life. Yeah, last time we did that the other day, and my crown fell out. Go back to the dentist, get put back in. Honest to God, I sneezed and my crown fell out. It wasn't a great performance, but it was a win. You know, which puts us in the FA Cup first round proper. Last time we were in the FA Cup first round, but last time in the FA Cup we got FA Cup proper. Excuse me. We got to the third round and had Hull at home. Remember rightly, and gave them a hell of a game. But something pretty solid. Yeah. What's that? Huddersfield covered a lot of ground with some impressive running, but the hard work was often for nothing. Well, we're gonna get there. I don't get me wrong. FC United gives a hell of a game. You got 12,500 for it. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna quickly skip all this and go to the FA Cup first round draw if it doesn't take too long. Hopefully not. But we're back in a set for the FA Cup first round draw before we leave you. Right then, guys, welcome back. It wasn't that long, about a minute, but it's, unless you don't want to listen to me babble on for a minute, it's not going to be good. So this is the FA Cup first round draw. The holders are Newcastle United, which surprises me. He's a manager of Newcastle. I don't think it's the same person. Neil Adams. No, he's not manager of Newcastle, is he? Wasn't last season. I know that for a fact. He wasn't last season. I think it was Sean Dyche last season. But I know he's been. I know in the Europa League as well. Fair play. Sean Dyche is now gone to Everton. I think it is. Remember rightly. But right, let's do an automatic draw. Oh, hello. Let's go. Let's see who we get. We're on like a home tie. It's 8 or 9 teams, so I might actually speed this bit up if it gets too slow. Because recent draws we've been down the bottom. So I'm going to speed this up if we're up down the bottom again. So I'm going to keep quiet until we come up. Northampton, no. Oof. Worst rivals. Eastleigh, no. Bradford. Nuneaton. Conference team, Lystroff. Helensford, there we go then, boys. Helensford versus Oldham of League 2. So that's what we get. We got Oldham of League 2. Who's manager of Oldham? Mickey Adams, manager of Oldham. League 2, and Tammy Abraham, who tried. This is the kid I tried to sign at the start of the season. Was him. Agreed to come to me, and then blah. And guess what? They're first in League 2 as well. What am I clicking on for? It's the first in League 2. What's going on there? But never mind. But anyway, guys. We haven't lost, I don't think, either. So we're looking at League 2 before we leave. Well, they've lost 2, but they are joint top with Torquay United. So, any teams Cheltenham down there. Just babbling on right now. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching this episode. Hopefully I'll catch you in the next episode, which will be the next game, which will be Stockport, which you never know, might do a double episode a day. Might get 2 out in one day. That'd be new for me if I could. And then we've got North B, and I think the Oldham game might have to be a live episode, just for the fun of it. I've just farted, it stinks probably. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next episode. Hit that like button, hit subscribe if you already haven't. Follow us on Twitter as well. But until next time, guys, thank you for watching. Goodbye. Ta-da. Game over, and you're an absolute noob, basically. So, come on. There's 15 to go. Jones with a free kick. Outledge. Just come back from injury. Shouldn't really be playing, but Cross comes in. That's pretty safe for a corner, apparently. Come on, let's make this corner count. Morris. Come on. Outledge. Oh, it's blocked. And Barrow clear it. Keane. 4 shots on target from 14. It's not really good enough. 10 to go. Jason Walker. He's not on mine. That's 3 injury players. They've done 10 men.